Morning, girls. How we doing? We are back with Foodie Beauty. This is new arc incoming, and not the one you're expecting. Starts off with a influencer. I was gonna call her influencer Lynn because it looks like she's trying so hard to be like an aesthetic or something like that. But she can never. My advice for Foodie, if she ever wants to try and look impressive, is to keep her mouth closed because of the weird, like, dirty, pearly look of her teeth. It's my eyes always sink to that. It's not because it's in the middle of the screen. Just my eyes always sink to that. I just sit there going, ooh, ooh, as I just look at it over and over and over again. She's also so bad at YouTube, despite being like super famous YouTuber, queen of Gorlworld, all that shit. She still doesn't know how to film in like landscape. Oh god, let's go, guys.
Hey guys, we just have a bit of business to do in Kuwait City, so I thought that I would take you guys along for the ride, enjoy some of the shots.
Yeah, oh god, no. Okay, there's gonna be some skipping coming up here if it's just gonna be more panning shots. This is why we say, because she's like, you guys all want to know more about my life, and I'm keeping so much private from you. It's like, no, literally, if you leave the house, you film, because you never leave the house. It's your one time leaving the house this month, and you're excited.
Kuwait City is gorgeous. I love it.
It's not. It's really unattractive. I'm sorry. It's just so. It's so fucking beige. That's all I have to say. It's so beige. It's so fucking boring. We're skipping until we're done with this bit. Oh no. Look at her. I'm sorry. She's trying to be like, I don't know. Look how hot shit I am. But she's sitting here, like, so white, her face takes up nearly half of the entire picture by itself. Her fucking chunky-ass hand takes up the other half of the entire picture. And you can tell that she is leaning all the way back in her chair just to be able to get her fucking gut into the car. It's I don't know, it's not a, like, look at me and my glamorous lifestyle like she likes to try and portray it as. You just look at it going like, oh, bro, this is really pathetic. How do you not realize this? Oh, so someone told me that apparently cars in the Middle East, they don't depreciate in value, and that's why a lot of people keep like the plastic on the seats. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how much the plastic should really affect that, but whatever, if that's their culture. It looks terrible, and it also goes against like Foodie Beauty and Salah's narrative that they're these big ballers with all of these Boko bucks. Because you're like, why should you care? Why should you care if your car depreciates a little bit in value from you sitting in it? Or it'd be funnier if like all the plastic's off all the seats apart from Chantal's, because like Salah was convinced she was going to shit herself or something like that.
So we're picking up a rotisserie chicken for lunch.
Wow.
I'm gonna have
just a whole rotisserie chicken for lunch for Foodie. I really hope we don't get any more panning shots. I don't want it to be like panning shot, talk to the camera for 10 seconds, panning shot, talk to the camera for 10 seconds, because we're 2 minutes into this video here, and we've had about 10 seconds of her talking.
some of that with a bit of hummus and some peppers on the side, maybe some veggies.
Are you? That's so nice to know. Thank you so much for letting me. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like, the low BMI voice is a bit too much. And I love it. Is just. It's like he's driving his, like, fucking granny around. It's like, no, granny, you stay in the car. Don't worry, I'll go and get everything, but you just stay in the car there, okay? He's just fucking driving around, and Foodie's just like a fucking beanbag, just chilling in the passenger seat, just staring out the window at the world. She might as well have stayed in the fucking apartment.
Veggies just to dip, and just a bit of the breast meat.
Wow, fascinating, bro. I can't believe she's just stuck in the car. Jesus Christ. Are you not allowed to get out and walk over closer and film or anything like that? Is there a reason why you're hiding the car doing this?
I know some of you.
I hope she's not about to start talking about animals, because she throughout the panning shots, I made sure to cut all of those out. It's just her filming like stray cats and stray dogs that look down on their luck. I'll word it nicely like that, because you know, Kuwait and Thailand and all, they have a lot of like wild animals just kind of roaming around, just like stray dogs, stray cats, all that kind of stuff. Not overly nice. I don't think people in the West particularly appreciate that, because we obviously see them as like family pets. They shouldn't be like out roaming the streets. Like, but I don't know. She just has this weird thing where she just is sitting there filming them just non-stop. It's like, bro, maybe just stop. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know why you think anyone would want to see it.
Are going to be like surprised by the street dogs. There's, you know.
We're not surprised. Why would we be surprised by the street dogs? You filmed it before. What?
A lot of wild dogs here, just hanging out in the street in packs together.
I love she films something that she's obviously confused about, and then shows it, and it goes, "Oh, you guys must be confused by this." It's like, no, we're not. It's like obvious. What? Why did you film it? It just seems so weird.
The difference between cat and dogs, there's always like cats, but they're always like usually alone, and lone hunters, and the dogs are always together in packs, and there's always like a leader. You can tell.
Is she getting wet talking about like Arab men or something like that? Is that what she's doing? Because she literally used this exact same like description for why she likes Arab men, because they're all like the dominant leader of the packs and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? I don't get this whatsoever.
Which one it is?
All right, hello guys. So here's my reading for.
So are you up at 1:30 a.m.? Is this what date is this? What day is this? When is this? Where is this? It's, like I said, it's so weird. We keep changing back and forth, and she always does it as a voiceover now instead of just like actually showing it like she used to.
This morning, it is December 1st, 2:08. That's pretty good considering, again, my highest fasting in the recent days was 414 mgdl. So, yeah.
Pretty bad still,
very
though.
Good. It's still high,
it's
of
not.
course.
Yeah.
It should be no more than like.
Yeah, it's not. Especially when you've been apparently on it's like diabetic like recovery diet for like nearly 2 weeks now. I think a week and a half. You know, like it probably shouldn't still be this bad, especially when you're taking insulin shots and all now and are on diabetic medication. This seems to be like your base. The last like 3 or 4 readings she's shown have been around 208, 210 kind of level. So this seems to be like her actual baseline now.
100, but it's getting down there.
Is it?
And
it hasn't really decreased in the past 3 or 4 days.
Last night I didn't record it because I fell asleep pretty early.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Well, it's currently like 1:27 a.m. What? How early did you fall asleep if you're waking up at 1:27 a.m.?
My stomach is feeling a bit better. I still, have problems with the bathroom from the medication.
Wow.
But
I'm glad to know she's shitting herself to death.
well.
Hope Salah's really happy with his position in life where we have to wipe her. Oh wait, no, that's why she moved to the Middle East, specifically because they have bidets everywhere. That's why.
I have to tough it out. So
Yep.
here it is.
Imagine.
All right. So for my first meal, I'm having some low-fat cottage cheese.
Oh my god.
Some carrots and.
Oh my god. If she pulls out the mustard, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm here. Oh no, I'm having like PTSD flashback.
A piece of rye bread, whole wheat rye bread.
Rye bread, whole wheat, rye bread. You sound like a dog trying to speak for the first fucking time with peanut butter in his mouth. What the fuck was that?
With some tuna, homemade tuna melt. So just some tuna, low-fat mayo, dill, salt. Not salt, pepper, because the tuna is salted in the can. And a bit of light mozzarella cheese shredded on
You fucked that up a fair bit there, don't you, pup?
on top, and I just put that in the air fryer. And it was pretty good, but seems like it's missing something. Just wait. All right, trying the mustard and cottage cheese.
The Amber, she's back to using plastic cutlery again. I noticed as well, despite her like praising herself for not using it a lot at all recently, or was that Amber? I'm sorry, I'm getting confused because their weird like crossover "we should be friends" thing. Like, I don't get it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't get it because like the audiences aren't really going to cross over because their audiences are already crossed over. There's not like any lol cow people who like particularly hate Amber but like don't watch Foodie, or don't like particularly hate Foodie and don't watch Amber. There's not a huge crossover for it. So them like collabing isn't really going to make a difference unless they do something interesting. I just don't see. Especially when they're being like so cringe and weird about it, where they're just like copying each other's styles and secrets. Mainly Amber, Foodie copying Amber because Amber's obviously the more successful of the two of them. It's just like, oh, we actually are doing this cottage cheese and mustard thing 3 months after Amber did it. Yay.
Cheese, very good actually. Tuna with mustard is also a must. All right, and for dinner.
It's also a mustard. Terrible. Oh, this salad looks depressing as fuck. Weirdly, we're not getting feeder material here. I'm surprised at this.
Here I have a salad with 2 tablespoons of French dressing, light French dressing.
Yeah.
Light
French dressing. How about you try 1 tablespoon? How about that? Is a fucking lot of dressing in there.
Tomatoes and just some romaine, pretty much, just a basic salad.
Yeah.
Okay, and I made
shit
this.
Is that?
Hello.
So yeah, I'm skipping the last thing because she spends ages just very, very slowly describing a fucking pie, and it's like, okay, and then at the end she went like, so I was craving it, and I decided to make it. Bismillah. And it's like, Jesus Christ, she came across as so incredibly smug because you made a fucking chicken pie. It's not like high art, bro. It's not like fucking Gordon Ramsay's gonna like bungee through your window and be like, wow, here's a Michelin star. You made a chicken pie. And she's so fucking smug sounding about it. Oh, let's go.
Hello, guys.
Oh my god, I can hear her phone struggling with the filters from all the way over here. Jesus Christ, bro. It is like her skin was like painted on. Look at that. Look at her. She nearly looks inhuman. It can't do her eyes right. So her eyes are fucking different sizes and shapes. Oh, bro, come on. Jeez, I would just love just a picture of her without all of the filters on. I'm genuinely curious what the fuck that looks like now.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video.
Yeah.
So, we are at
We
the
did a greeting 6 minutes in. Fantastic.
talking part of the video.
Yay. I love the talking
I'm
parts.
sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I might
Did you
have
not? Did anyone
spots
notice?
here and there, you know, depending on life stuff. Was pretty
Bro, you don't do anything with your life. Just stop. Just stop. Can we not? Can we fucking not, bro?
busy yesterday. As I mentioned,
Sure.
we had people, friends down from Bahrain.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah.
We have people down from Bahrain. Like I said, I just find it so funny that she just picks certain words to like pretend she's cultured speaking. It's like if you're one of those people who's like walking down the street and you go into a bakery and you go like, hey mate, can I have a Belfast bap? Can I have 2 wheaten loaves and a croissant? And it's like, sorry, the fuck did you say? It's just like so cringe that you're trying to seem cultured by just like randomly trying to change your accent in the middle of like a pre-established sentence to say something.
Now I did my makeup and everything. I am, we're about to go to a seminar. So,
Wow, what's a seminar?
there's
in?
that. It's gonna
What's the fuck's the seminar in? Okay, I can't wait. Salah's seminar on how to sell shit fucking perfume.
be about 3 hours or so. So,
Oh, it's so crazy.
but yeah, I've just been busy with life stuff, like private life stuff.
Yeah, like life stuff, like like private life, because like I have a life, guys. Do you believe me yet? Do you? Please, like if you're not gonna believe that I have a husband, can you at least believe that I have a life? It's so fucking pathetic. Oh god, it's so sad. Okay, Foodie. Okay, I'll pretend that you have a life. Calm down.
And, you know, trying to feel better. I am feeling a lot better, by the way.
Okay.
I think just like eating healthy.
I'm trying to feel better. I am better though, just so you know. I'm trying to feel better, but I am better. Okay. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, she's all over the place in this.
And being on medication. And I've been doing something else that I will talk to you guys about shortly.
Oh my god.
Not in this video, but upcoming.
She's really she's going so hard at the Amber Lynn, like, this thing's happening behind the scenes, guys, that I'm gonna have to talk to you about. Once we reach that point, okay? Oh my god, it's so cringe.
Has really been helping with my energy levels, like, badly.
Yeah, sure.
And my appetite. So I'll be talking about that.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm still having a bit of tummy issues with the blood sugar medication.
Tummy issues?
But
The blood pressure medication that you're taking that apparently you don't need to take because the doctor told you you have perfect blood pressure. You know that blood pressure medication that she's randomly taking. You know that one that she's very clearly lying about, but for some reason forgot to take that lie out of the story and decided to keep going with it.
I expect that will be for a little while anyway. I don't know. We'll see. I actually had to like come off of the metformin before because it just didn't go away.
Sure.
But I'm gonna, you know, these are like slightly.
I thought the metformin was the diabetes one. Why is she mixing these up? Now she's talking about like the blood pressure medication is giving her a sore stomach, and she's gonna have to go off the metformin because of it. It's like, bro, the metformin was the diabetic one. That's what she told us. I can't remember what the blood pressure one was for, but it was a separate one. So what are we doing here? She's like mixing up her medications and what's causing her illnesses and all. It's like the one thing I think you should like not copy from Anne Boleyn is how bad she is at keeping consistent lies. That's the one thing I want to recommend to you.
Different, so I'll tough it out for as long as I can and see.
Oh,
if not, maybe I'll have to go on something else. Mentally, I'm in a better place. You know, my moods they come and they go. Like,
oh my god, I just love that so much. I'm sorry, I'm taking a drink. I love it so much. It's like she's sitting and go, I am better. I'm doing it, and I do it, and she's like high enough energy, and she goes mentally. And it's like, oh, it's so cringe. The second she talks mentally, she tries to look sad and does a big deep sigh and stuff. My God. Oh, bro. Fuck me. Like, set it up more naturally instead of saying, now I'm going to talk about my mental health. Change mode. Ah, life is bleak.
I just want to become obsessed with just taking care of myself.
Well, good luck with
You
that.
know,
I've said this so many times about all these fucking like 500-pound lol cows. They all do this shit where they're acting like, I'm getting addicted to looking after myself. I'm getting addicted to eating good. I'm getting addicted to going to the gym. It's like, no, you aren't. No, you aren't. We've seen them all make this claim dozens of times. No, you aren't.
my health, my looks,
Ugh.
my inward,
Why
my
say
outward.
looks? That's so weird. That's so suspicious. Remember, this is the woman who says that, you know, she thinks she's beautiful. She's not body conscious at all. She thinks she's in the top, 10% of YouTubers based on attractiveness. All this kind of shit. Even though she uses like a filter in every single one of her videos. You know, suspicious. If you thought you actually looked good, you probably wouldn't feel the need to use a filter. She goes after other people's looks constantly. Everything like that. But weirdly, when she's talking about not dying in the next 3 days of diabetes, one of the most important things for her is to fix her looks by losing weight. Really weird.
I just mean like just taking complete care of your body, you know, and I just want to like worship my body and become much more healthy, and that's really just where I want to put my focus right now. You know, I do have some other projects I'm kind of
oh God, please
gearing up
don't.
to work on.
Please don't.
Maybe I'll.
Oh, please don't. This other project, we're working in the background. We're doing all this stuff in the background, guys. You have no idea. I'm a boss bitch. I'm out here setting up companies and stuff. Okay, bro. What projects could she possibly do? Her big Kuwait project was go to Kuwait, sit in a fucking apartment on the floor eating food, and occasionally go out to free events. What is the great big plan you've been working on in the background?
Share that down the line, but I am busy with a lot of things in life,
No, you're
and
not.
like I said, I'm just learning to really value my privacy.
Do you remember when she pretended that she got a job, that she was going to travel the Middle East because she got a job through Salah's company or something like that as a brand representative or something like that, and she was going to travel across the entire Middle East to all these different countries to sell perfume or something? Do you remember that? Do you remember that claim she made? That was a funny one.
It was a hard lesson, but I realized the more you share
Oh my
with
God,
people,
we're seriously just doing the storyline again.
it's really not a good thing to do that. You know, keeping your privacy is such a good thing. And
Yeah, it also helps if you don't have a life, that you can just like, pretend that you have a life by saying, well, I'm just being private now, even though you aren't actually doing anything, like, at all. Because you thought it was prudent to film you going and getting chicken. That was your big crazy day out, is you sat in your car while Salah drove you to go get some chicken. And you thought that was crazy and we're filming. But no, there's all this stuff happening in the background. Just for some reason I can't film it. Because I don't fucking know, guys. This is seminars that we're visiting. And Barb, I can't believe we're just doing this again, the fucking privacy thing again. I'm just going to skip until we get to a new point.
I know I shared my health records with you guys, but like when it comes to health and stuff like that, you know, I can choose what I want to share.
The most private thing of all most people would not want to share, but okay. She's so bad at this. She's so fucking bad at this. I know I shared my health records, but I decided to. What a fucking solid point. She's just so bad at it. Because a lot of these people like really struggle, like Boogie, Amber, like Foodie. Amber's probably the best at it in my opinion. Because Amber can just go full troll in, and she really doesn't care what you think of her. Because she thinks she's incredible. She usually has like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or like I don't want to say girlfriend or boyfriend. She usually has a girlfriend around who like kind of pumps her up in her head and like really fills the narcissism gene that she has, and that's all she needs. Boogie's bad at it because Boogie like wants attention, but he can't handle negative attention. And it's the same for Foodie, where Foodie is like already making like counter arguments to the arguments she knows will be coming from her trolls. Because she just can't handle it. She can't handle being trolled. She can't handle being criticized. So she's already, during this thing, making up the counter-arguments.
That's the beauty of having your own channel and, you know, deciding what you want to share.
Yeah, sure.
And I like that I run the show on my life. Like,
No, you don't.
choose what to put out into the internet.
Salah, can you take me out and get chicken, please?
Now,
Okay.
I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a lot more picky with what I want to put out there. And I think that
Literally all you've put out is mukbangs. That's literally it. Then you went to Thailand and you spent 6 weeks in Thailand and you spent like about 4 or 5 weeks sitting in your hotel room. Okay.
that's been benefiting me and my mental health a lot more.
Wow,
And
sure.
I'm telling you, if you want to be happy in life, just really choose what you tell other people.
The best parts of my life don't make it to social media. Okay. Well, white woman Instagram there.
I've had to learn that the hard way, and I've had a lot of trust betrayal.
I thought the best parts of your life was Salah. It's so weird that he is 50% of your social media. That's really weird. But sure, okay, it's a good thing that quote actually doesn't apply to you whatsoever.
But overall, at least I learned something from it. And now I'm very, very selective with what I share. But things like blood tests and stuff like that, I don't really.
Oh my god, we're actually just on repeat. Like, Jesus Christ, no wonder. No wonder she stretches these to like 21 minutes long. We're already repeating the privacy point. Again, we've repeated it 17 times in the past videos. But here we are again. We're doing it twice in this video. Skipping.
Mind to share that at all. But things like, marriage certificate, that's like really private for the both of us. That involves two people. And you know what? Like, we don't owe that to anybody. Like, who are these people demanding to see this?
Oh my god, she's so upset. You know what? She's so much better mentally, everything like that. She's able to keep stuff off the internet that she doesn't want to show. But then here she is talking about it. It's like, if you are able to like keep that stuff off the internet, you wouldn't be on here talking about it. You just wouldn't address it. That's how like normal, healthy people are. Who do these people think they are talking to me, Queen Chantal? Okay, bro, it's so private. Our marriage certificate is so private. Is it? How? How is your marriage certificate more private than your blood test? Oh, it's because it's about two people. Oh yeah, Salah. The guy who desperately craves attention online. Oh yeah, but he'd be really upset that got shown. Especially if it's just a marriage certificate just showing that it actually happened. Like what? I don't know. I don't care if she shows it. If she shows it, I just think it's fake, so I don't really care if she shows it or not. I just don't get what this argument is.
Kind of information, like
Oh,
nobody
she's so
on the
upset.
internet shows those kinds of things to random strangers, especially those who want to weaponize it against us. Like, we don't.
How would they weaponize it if it was real? They literally couldn't weaponize it if it was real. Like that's the obvious kind of. This is so embarrassing. Most people don't have to show their marriage certificates online because most people don't randomly meet a guy from Syria in Kuwait in Canada on Tinder, and then within like a couple of weeks fly out to meet him, and then claim that they got married to him, then fly back to Canada for a couple of weeks, and then fly back, and then once again claim that they married him, and then like several weeks later, then post a video of them getting married, and then have an anniversary that doesn't match it with any of those dates. Most people don't do that because, well, it's obviously a fake marriage. Like, that's why most people don't do it. Most people actually get married. They don't have fake marriages like you do. That's why people are saying, this is so fake, we don't believe you unless you actually show us the marriage certificate. That's why, because it's so incredibly fake. It's not like a normal marriage, because it's not a normal marriage.
Owe that to anybody. And yeah, we are 100%
Upset,
100%
raging.
fine with you thinking that our marriage is fake, because
you address this constantly. You're so fucking annoyed. Her doing the whole like, my mental health, guys. It's been so. She is such a different person than she was like 2 minutes ago. Now she is angry. She's glaring into the camera. She is raging. Yeah, she's totally fine. She doesn't care what people think, guys.
you can just report us to the government and
Report us to the
if people
marriage
show up,
police.
we have the paper to show the people
Sure.
who need to see it. Otherwise,
Yeah, but you don't live together. That's why. Like, it doesn't matter that you guys are pretending to be married online. I don't think the Kuwaiti government gives a shit about that. But the Kuwaiti government does. Apparently, I don't know for sure, so I could be wrong. But apparently, the biggest thing is that unmarried people, like men and women, can't live together in Kuwait, which is kind of mental in my opinion. But whatever, sure. But they can't live together. So like, people say you don't live together. It's why Salah doesn't feature in like 99.9% of your videos anymore. You don't live with Salah. You don't even hear him. This is a guy who's like, I don't know, walking around, exercising. He's out at work. She never mentions him going out to work or anything like that anymore. It's almost like you live by yourself, and that's why you're just upset, constantly like, arguing with people in the comment section. That's why. So even if the Kuwaiti government did show up, it's like, oh, well, we have the paper to show them. It's like, well, you wouldn't have to show them anything because you don't live together.
It's just for us. We don't really care.
Sure.
You know, I'm at that point.
I'm just bringing it up and addressing it over and over again because I don't care, guys. That's That's obvious, isn't it?
Now in like a life where I'm just like, if you want to think I'm
Oh God, she's still
800
going.
pounds, go for it. I really don't care, especially coming from people who don't even.
This dude is actually on here doing fucking weigh-ins and arguing with people and holding up her scale and showing her scale, and then comes on and says, I don't care what you guys think about my weight or my scale or anything like that. Also my marriage certificate. Also I'm going to spend the next 3 minutes complaining about it.
Even have the nerve, don't even have the
She's so
the
upset.
courage to show themselves
The courage.
on camera. So I really
The courage, guys. The courage to show yourself on camera. Most people don't show themselves on camera because, like, what's the fucking point? What does it add? Having a face in the corner here being like, hi guys, I'm just going to talk here for a little while. What's the point of that? Well, you don't have the courage to show yourself. No, the reason you show yourself is because you're a fucking freak show and you're fully aware that if you started just doing voiceovers, no one would watch your shit anymore. That's it. Foodie, do what I do. Go spend a month just doing voiceover work. Guarantee you will lose your entire audience because no one cares because people want to see you to laugh at you. That's it. No one cares. No one wants to hear you talk.
really don't care. I do have to go for a checkup at the doctor.
I don't care.
So
I really don't care.
I'll try my best to remember,
my
which
God.
I probably will. I will film my way in at the doctor. No problem. I have no problem with
100%,
that.
bro.
And then I will come home and compare it to my scales weigh in.
And then I'll come home and eat my scale.
And then you can all suck on eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
But by the way, guys, I don't care. By the way, I don't care that what you guys think. I don't care. But I'm going to fucking prove you all wrong. I don't care, by the way. Okay, Foodie, calm down.
My sass coming out.
Oh, she's so upset.
Anyways,
Oh, she's so upset.
always just-
She's thrown herself. Why didn't you take a longer pause to calm yourself down? She has thrown herself entirely. She got so upset. Now she's struggling to think what she was saying.
had trouble with stupidity, like just
Yeah, you are stupid
nonsense.
as shit, bro.
I can't stand it. It's
Yeah.
a pet peeve of mine.
Well, stop being so fucking stupid then. I've always struggled with stupidity. Why did you even word it like that? She's so fucking stupid. Oh my Christ. But she doesn't care, by the way, guys. She's totally over it. Turning the other cheek and everything like that, like she says. She doesn't care. She's so over it.
And yeah, but
Oh, she's so upset.
so, but other than that, I don't really
fantastic.
care how much people.
Oh my God,
I mean,
again!
I've shown my full body. I've never ever lied about my weight. Ever. I've never had issues with
Oh
showing.
my God, I'm sorry. We are like 4 minutes into this fucking rant about how much she doesn't care what people think about her. Oh my God, we're literally at the point saying, I gotta go to the doctors and I gotta film my way in and compare it to my scale. Yeah, how do you like that, guys? But I don't care anyway. Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
my
Thank
whole
God.
body. Otherwise, I'd be cowering
my
behind
God.
an avatar like everyone else. That's
Yeah, you're just cowering behind filters and all of this shit. Bro, calm your fucking self down. I'm not hiding my body. Bro, you literally caught it. You're getting in and out of a boat. You get in and out of the tuk-tuk. You're hiding your body. Calm down. It's embarrassing.
has issues with their weight, you know.
Oh my
so,
God.
I mean, I really just don't care.
Literally like 3 minutes ago now, you said that one of the reasons you want to lose weight was to fix your appearance. That's one thing you actually said. So calm down. You've contradicted yourself here now.
So
Oh, she's
anyway,
so
I'm gonna
mad.
put a pin here before we go.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
Oh,
so that's
she's
it. I
so
don't really
upset.
have much to say.
We have fucking 9 minutes left. Jesus Christ.
There's so many places in Kuwait that are huge and you have to walk around, like a lot of malls, a lot of parks, a lot of beaches, a lot of carnivals and stuff like that. I would love to do that. That would be really fun. It's going to be super challenging. Okay, I won't say I would love to do it because I honestly am scared to, like, when I think of how big the place is and how much I'll have to walk, and I have to try to find the courage within myself to do it. But I think that would be really good content to do.
What? I'm sorry. I zoned out entirely there because she's sitting just talking about like nothing shit. She started talking about, I'm feeling a bit better than I did yet. She started talking about that shit. A fucking game. Seriously, a fucking game. We had to deal with her talking about that shit. But no. She wants to start going out and doing more walks, guys. I bet you're all excited for that. And one of the things she said was that she needs to get the courage to go out and start walking more. Bro, it was fucking a minute ago you were trying to shit on people and say, you don't have the courage to show yourself on camera. Bro, at least have the courage to walk out of my house. Oh my Christ. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, She's so stupid. She actually is so fucking stupid. Fantastic.
I just want to do glow up content, you know?
You have to glow up first. You have to glow up first. I thought you weren't ashamed of your body. I thought you weren't ashamed of your weight or anything like that. And now she wants to lose weight to have a glow up. I thought you weren't ashamed of it. I thought you were beautiful. I thought you thought you were in the top 10%. You're contradicting yourself.
Because I really need to do it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, look at her trying to pretend to be serious. Look at her go.
Because I know you guys are worried about me. Like,
No
if I'm gone for a day, you think that I'm dead.
No. Jesus fucking Christ.
And I know there's a lot of people wishing me dead, which is just like messed up and says more about you than anyone else.
You celebrated people dying. You mocked people dying. This is the thing. I don't come in here acting holier than thou. My hands are dirty. I'm in a shit flinging contest. My hands are dirty. She acts like hers aren't. She acts like she's so fucking saintly. She's like, oh my god, so much of it. You guys, if you wish I was dead. And it's like, bro, you fucking mock people dying. You've wished people that you've dressed up like domestic violence victims and shit like that. Bro, you're a terrible fucking person. You can't come in here acting, it says so much about my haters that they wish I would die. Bro, do you know what? I don't give a fuck if you die. Would I care? Certainly not. Certainly fucking not. You're a piece of shit. I really don't particularly care, bro.
But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna die, so.
Famous last words, bro.
Yeah, even if out of spite.
Stay mad. She's so upset. I can't believe it. I skipped all the middle shit because she was talking about how she isn't going to do therapy because therapy doesn't work for her because shrug. She prefers talking to people on YouTube because it makes her feel better. That kind of shit. Like the Amber Lynn level of shit. Like, we're already back to her ranting about the haters and being upset about the haters again. And then she has the gall to say, stay mad. She has the gall to stay mad. This is your video about your health updates. You have dedicated 50% of it to your haters. That's embarrassing.
I'm not gonna let this kill me. Even if it's out of spite.
Wow, she's so upset.
I'm not gonna die.
Talk about your haters more, bro.
So
talk about your haters more.
Get used to staying obsessed. I don't.
Oh my god,
understand.
She's so upset.
Oh, the people who are wishing that I would.
This is the woman who just said, "Get used to staying obsessed with me, bro." This is your health update. You've spent 50% of it talking about internet randos. What?
Die or making jokes about it. Probably smoke like 50 packs a day and sound like they're on death's door more than I am.
No. Bro, I don't think I've ever heard any of your like reactors describe it as needing the courage to walk. I don't think I've ever heard any of them say, I need to find the courage to be able to walk a little bit.
Close to my weight. And also,
she is so
would have no job, would have no content, and would have to go work at a shawarma shop or something.
Oh my god, she is so upset. She literally was like, I'm done with the drama. I'm over all this stuff. I'm so much better now. And here, holy shit, your life without me. Your life without her. Nothing. You have nothing, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so cringe. So actual cringe. I love it. She just thinks that like reactors need her to exist. They're reactors. They can react to anyone. Like, that's the point of reactors. They can just react to anyone. Like, if Foodie died tomorrow, oh no, I'd be so sad. If Foodie died tomorrow, I'd just go back to reacting to other people more. Like, I react to like numerous people now.
If I die, you're all screwed. The ones making money off of my back.
I am.
For. So
I don't want to tell you how to skin a cat or anything like that, but I don't put all my eggs in the YouTube basket. I have an actual job in real life that pays pretty fucking well. I arguably probably make a lot more than Foodie Beauty does, even with just my normal job. So oh yeah, guys, we'd be screwed. Oh no. Remember, guys, this is the person who doesn't care at all.
So you better wish them around a long time.
I love that she just like, this is her way of coping. It's like, haha, they rely on me. Haha, yes, I've got you over a barrel. It's like, did we just react to someone else? Like, does she not know how this shit works? Does she think like people who play Call of Duty, if Call of Duty stopped being made, do you think all of them would just like stop playing video games entirely? And I just don't know, sit there just staring at walls or something like that? They play a different game, bro. It's YouTube.
Anyway.
Oh, she's so
you know
angry.
What I mean? What would you do if your bread and butter dies?
She's so upset! Stop it! Oh, God.
It's quite the conundrum.
You'd eat something else. Yeah, if bread stopped existing, I would eat rice. I'd eat pasta. She's so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
You hate me, but you need me.
No, you don't. No
Sucks
one
to be you.
does. Oh my god. Look at her. She's trying to act. Oh, yeah. I love this shit. I'm sorry. She's so upset. Fantastic. Oh my god. You might have said trying to act. Oh, I always have said about Foodie that she always records like 2 seconds longer than she should, because it's always when she drops the act, and you got to see it so clearly there. Ha ha ha, guys, I am so not bothered. Ha ha ha. I saw her like power down. Oh my god, beautiful, incredible.
That chicken pot pie I made.
Oh, I literally don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh my gosh. With just a few like tweaks of a recipe, you can make it a lot healthier. You know, instead of using lard or butter for the pie, you can use like olive oil, and it makes actually a really, really flaky pie crust. Oh my gosh. With just a few like tweaks of a recipe, you can make it a lot healthier. You know, instead of using lard or butter for the pie, you can use like olive oil, and it makes actually a
Jesus Christ, she's so stupid. I know I was going to skip it, and I did skip the thing earlier on about the pie. Part of the pie she was talking about was that she had made it healthier because she had added olive oil, and now she's telling people, it's like, well, if you want to make it healthy, you could do this. But you literally pretended that you already did that. How is she so bad at remembering her lies? Jesus Christ, bro. But I don't care.
really, really flaky pie crust. Like, I was surprised. I was so intimidated by pie crust, but it was so easy, so easy. I just put it in the freezer for like maybe 10 minutes to make sure it's really cold. You roll it out, you plop it on top of the filling. That's it. I didn't put a bottom crust, just a top crust. And since, you know, my doctor was like, you know, you can have like a wheat toast or something, a little bit of whole grains per day. That's kind of like whole grain flour, you know, whole wheat flour, not whole grain. So, I guess that's it. I'm going to get off of here and put the video out, I guess, whenever I come back. I don't know. But I guess that's all I wanted to say. Keeping busier, you know, also helps. Working on projects. Nope. Sorry. 6-pack health arc incoming, and
Bro, the only 6-pack you're gonna be having is of baked beans. Can you please shut the fuck up? Holy shit. Nothing's gonna beat her, guys. She's gonna overcome all of her health issues. Oh my god, boss bitch, quit. It's been so fucking boring. It's been ever since she started talking about the fucking pie again, it got so fucking boring because it just turned into, or then again, once again, my mental health. It just, again, we're on repeat because obviously there's like 300 fucking ads in this video, so she's just like padding it as much as possible. It's so embarrassing.
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So
Remember the way you're gonna climb Mount Everest?
for all of you waiting for me to croak,
Oh my god, she's so upset. Why are you always so upset?
do you not know me by now?
Oh, you unfortunately do.
Do you not know
Oh my god.
that I will do everything in my power?
To be fat. Like, that seems to be the only thing you're good at. Jesus Christ, I can't believe. Like, this entire video is about the haters. Holy actual shit, bro.
For that not to be true?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what a sick burn.
I don't know.
They're gonna write that in the fucking next Lord of the Rings book. That's gonna be like a badass quote Gandalf says. Jesus Christ. Do you not know I'll do everything to not have that occur? Yeah.
Defiance might just save my life in this case.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
What defiance? What like she has this weird like image of herself in her head. Her defiance. What defiance? She literally did everything Nader said for like a full year and a half, whatever. Now she does everything Salah says for a full year. She reacts to the trolls constantly, which is what the trolls want her to do. She gets upset constantly, which is what the trolls want her to do. Like, what defiance? She's threatened to sue and arrest every single troll dozens of times at this point. Where's the defiance? What does she do? She gets upset in post-community tab posts and deletes them 30 seconds later because she's got upset and worried that people will like make fun of her for it. Where's the defiance?
see you guys later.
Oh my god.
Bye. I hope you're
Imagine.
all having a wonderful day.
Okay. Bye, see you all later. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm actually a nice person, but just so you know, I know I spent like ages sounding like a fucking unhinged lunatic, but I hope, I love you all, guys. Ooh, woo. Oh my god. That's like a Boogie ending. Boogie will spend like entire videos like talking about how he's going to end his own fucking life and how depressing he is, and then he goes, but anyway, guys, that's at the end of the video. I love you all very much. Have a nice day. Because it's so scripted. Because that's what narcissists do. Oh, really fucking bad. Imagine making an entire video about the haters. And then pretending it's not about the haters. New York incoming. New York incoming. It's just about talking about the haters again. That's all she does. Not the one you expected. It's literally the one I expected. Okay, so I had already recorded the previous video. And then I was going to get it like edited and everything like that, and I saw she's done a new one. I'm going to Canada, so I guess we're just going to jump straight in and just do this one. Do I believe it's real? I don't know. It screams like clickbait. It screams like her, like, I'm going to Canada at some point. Maybe in the future I'll go to Canada. It screams like that because like all of her videos are just so clickbaity right now. So sweet.
Hi, this is editing Foodie Beauty here. So,
okay.
I'm editing.
So, do you usually when you come in afterwards and do like, because like every once in a while I'll do like hi after the fact Irishman here, and I'll just do a wee update. Usually you know what you're going to say, so it's very quick and concise to say something, as opposed to hey guys, it's
editing, and since I made this video, since I filmed it, I talked to Salah and I made the decision that it's sadly probably better for me to go back to Canada for a while. To seek.
Is this all this is? Is this all this is? Because I'm fully believing this is going to be like, this is just a troll. This is just clickbait. If suddenly it's like adding this in as like an afterthought to the video, I don't know. It seems weird to have it right at the start. You know, usually I expect her to stick us in right at the end or something like that. Bits like this is weirdly done. This is weirdly done. This doesn't seem natural.
Some much needed medical care, and part of that is I want to talk to a doctor about possible weight loss surgery.
Wow. Do they not offer that in Q8? She was like arguing with everyone in the comment section recently, saying that Q8 has like the top of the line medical. It's so much better than everywhere else in the world. It's so amazing, so good. Like she doesn't need like to go to Canada to get medical services because Q8 also has it. It seems weird, especially because people have said that in Canada she's lost her healthcare card. I mean, at least she could just get that back immediately, apparently. I don't know. It just seems like such a change of attitude.
And psychiatric help, you know, proper diagnosis.
Literally, last episode she was talking about how she doesn't do therapy and therapy doesn't work for her and stuff like that, and how her mental health is, but also so much better, guys. Like, what the fuck?
That proper medication to get my diabetes under control as well.
Proper medication?
Certain medications for diabetes.
Does Q8 not have proper medication suddenly? Was the metformin they give you, was that like Q80 metformin? And by that I mean like air and a fart? Like, what the fuck?
And also the surgery, of course, is covered in Canada.
That's why she's doing. Oh, okay. This is why she's doing this. This is the Amber Lynn. Every vlog, Miss Amber Lynn would generally like start talking about like weight loss surgery and stuff like that. That's why she's doing it. Okay, this is just a money bit. Okay, cool.
Also, I just feel like I need family when I'm going through some of these hard times. You know, when you're sick, you always
doesn't her family just like her?
Other than that,
no. Also, isn't Salah your family? Like, it's a bit too much here. It's a bit too much. Like, Amber's well known for around Christmas when the money's highest. She comes out and she does her weight loss arc. Foodie's starting it a bit late. Usually they start it like towards the end of November. So Foodie is starting it a bit late, but it's just what it screams because it doesn't make sense based on her arguments. Her arguments are that Q8 is top of the line healthcare. She's already getting in Q8. She doesn't need it anywhere else. All that kind of shit. And now suddenly, I have to go to Canada to get healthcare and actual medication, and I need to be with my family, even though Salah is her family. So I don't get it.
You know, I'm gonna miss my family here greatly. I'm gonna miss my husband. I love very much. But it's just a lot, and I need to be in Canada to deal with these things, as I realize. So
yeah, it's just fake.
I'm not sure when, but someday I will just.
Yeah.
Canada.
See, I literally said it. I said that at the start of the clickbait was going to be, I'm going to Canada at some point, you know, maybe at some point, sometime. That I literally call. That's what she was going to fucking do. This is just clickbait. This is just clickbait because it's fucking AdSense month.
You'll see me there. All right, until I can get my health under control. Sure. I can't escape it anymore. So.
This is so fake.
Bye. Enjoy the video.
Enjoy the fucking video.
All right, here it is. Cottage cheese, low fat with mustard.
Wow. Are her filters having a bit of an issue today because she looks considerably fatter and more gross than usual? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, but I'm glad we're just doing the Amber Lynn thing here. Look at her fingers. Look at her fingers. Look at her wee fingers. Ah!
And carrots. Baby carrots. Mix it around.
Are we just going to skip this? Are we going to end up... gross. Are we just going to skip the mukbang, the feeder shit? Let's just skip this bit.
Cottage cheese is very expensive here.
It's very expensive here. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Calm yourself down.
But now I love it.
I'm just gonna say, remember, this is after her post edit thing where she was like, guys, I think I have to go back to Canada, because. Sorry, her tongue clicks recently. I've been really getting on my tits, so every time I talk like her, I always want to do like a billion tongue clicks. This is the video she thought, oh, well, I'll include this with this bit of me saying I sadly have to go back to Canada. This is the bit she wanted us to enjoy after that breaking news. Exciting.
Hello, beautiful girl.
Who are you talking about, Saul? Is there a girl behind her? Hello, beautiful girl. It's fantastic. I'm glad you could pay Sal to appear in 1 nanosecond of this video so far. She looks massive. Massive. Yeah, that was just her eating cottage cheese. It was really boring. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the last scene. Oh, it's so awkward.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, dude. Why does she do like a Goo Goo Gaga baby thing when he's around? Like, it's actually kind of like uncomfortable. it's kind of uncomfortable to see her doing the Goo Goo Gaga baby thing. Like, I realize she has daddy issues, but holy actual shit. Yeah, cringe. This is the chemistry that she said is so evident that they're married when you see the chemistry together. They, hello there. Oh, hello. What are you doing? I'm waiting for doctor. Wow.
I hope you feel well, baby.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, thanks. I'm glad we got to see the result of the blood pressure. I'm glad we got to see that. No, it's not. It's not 166 kilograms. You fucking lunatic. It's 1,671 pounds. Oh my god. I have to admit, I just don't care. Also, it proved that she was actually lying about her weight loss because she was claiming like 161, wasn't it, or something like that. So she was actually lying about it. Either way, even if you care or think this is real, and people were just laughing at her because she's a fucking lunatic showing this off.
66.
Yeah.
Oh, so romantic. Oh my. Ha! I've dunked on the haters now. Awkwardly shuffle, waddle. Every step is pain. Every step is agony. I'm sorry, I will never feel owned by this woman. I just don't think I can. Especially when it's like hard cut to Sala opening the door because they're like, pretend we're a couple. Pretend we're a couple. Open my door. Open my door. I literally just don't care. This is my biggest thing. It's because I remember when Boogie got cancer, I came out and I said, like, it's going to be an unpopular opinion amongst the hater community, but like, I think it's weird to ask him for his medical records because we won't believe them anyway. And I'm so glad that I have proven to myself that that's how I feel, because I saw that and I was like, okay, like I don't care. Like I just don't believe it. It wouldn't surprise me if you just slip the fucking nurse, yeah, here's 50 dinar, but alter the settings of the fucking scale. It just wouldn't surprise me. It's like, okay, bro, it doesn't make a difference to me what you show. Every step is pain. Ah!
So,
remember, this is the woman with perfect blood pressure, who's definitely only 360 pounds, everything like that. It's the woman who's pissing sweat, literally walking from the front door to the elevator. This is this woman. Fantastic.
I'm gonna try not to cry, but I'm in a really,
Oh no.
weird mood.
Oh, she's so sad, guys. She's gonna talk about the haters again for another 2 hours.
I'm so depressed. Like,
Oh no.
coming back from the doctor, first of all, being out in the day like this in the sunlight makes me worse depressed. I hate it.
Being outside in the sun makes me depressed. Jesus fucking Christ. She's never happy. Holy fuck. She's so miserable.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
when there's no one
everything's
around.
busy.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming. It's I feel
Oh my
overstimulated.
god. Cringe. It's so busy. There are people out there and they look at me and they see how fat I am.
If I look off to the sides because I'm trying to think of what I need to say.
Think of a lie? Yeah, I know. We've worked this out. Thanks. Oh, she's really milking
I
this.
just feel
Holy shit.
so apathetic. I don't care.
about anything right now. Like, I don't care about.
Just like you didn't care about the haters and spent 8 minutes talking about them in your 21-minute video last time, and the 6 minutes of it was driving footage.
Anything.
Yeah, clearly.
It's like the only thing in my life that I feel that makes me happy is food.
Yeah, imagine.
And I know that to get better and live a longer life, I have to change drastically.
Yeah, we've been hearing this for 8 years.
Dealing with the emotions that I have because of that
What emotions?
is so uncomfortable.
This is the biggest problem with Chantel, okay? Because there are lots of people who deal with depression and everything like that. She is the one who's like, I'm not ashamed of going outside. I have no issues going outside. But anytime she goes outside, she's like, oh, I had a social anxiety attack. Even though we've seen her like film in public and all before, and she is absolutely fine. You know, this is back when she was like, I don't know, not really caring as much, when she isn't trying to pretend to be this like holy thing who like doesn't mind her body or anything. But it was back when she was like with Natter. She didn't care about filming in public because she was with Natter. She was more than happy to do it. She was more than happy to look like an idiot in public because she was happy because she was with Natter. That was it. She was just, she didn't care. But now suddenly there's an issue going outside, even though she's with the actual love of her life who she doesn't get. It doesn't add up. It seems to be a bit fucky-wucky. And she's the one trying to say that she's living like an amazing, perfect life. Everything's so good. She has a whole bunch of friends and she's got Salah and they're definitely happily married and all this shit. And she's doing so many projects behind the scenes you guys won't believe. All this shit. And then she is constantly fucking miserable, even though she is constantly trying to gloat that she is living her best life and there is no issues whatsoever with her, apart from her health. But it's like, but you're eating to cope. That's why your health is bad. So like, what are you eating to cope about if your only problem is your health and everything else is literally fucking perfect?
I can.
And the health only got bad recently.
Or that I want to do it.
Do you think she worked up a sweat so it would make it look like she was crying?
I just want to be passive in life and not fight. And
you are!
Lay down.
When I feel like this, it makes me feel like being passive in life and just not doing anything. It's like, oh yeah, because usually you're out there sprinting marathons. What the fuck?
And just...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Best way I can describe it.
Yeah, I know. That's all you have. Jesus Christ.
So the doctor wants to put me on another pill.
Uh-huh. Does it increase your IQ?
I told him, you know, like my blood sugars have been still in the 200s. My blood pressure is good. It's like, it was like if that person beeps one more time, I swear.
Oh my
like,
god.
When I'm in this mood.
Tee-hee, when I'm in the tee-hee, guys. Have I mentioned tee-hee? I thought she was like a really chill person naturally, and she's a really good person, and she's not a bad person anyway, and she's annoyed because some guy beeped his fucking horn. Chill, bro. We've been here for like fucking like 5 minutes and he hasn't done it. This is the first time he's done it. Calm down.
Everything is overstimulating. Like,
oh my
somebody beeping their horn is driving me crazy.
Is she doing the boogie thing, pretending she has autism now as well?
Totally right now.
Oh, diddums. Do you think she's trying to sweat so it makes it look like she's crying? Do you think that's what she's going for? Do you think that's the plan? I thought I would just talk here because we have this really over-performative acting segment going on here right now, and like I'm not really sold on it or bothered on it because it's just like, oh, here we are. Oh, deep breath. Are we getting? Sentence starts.
I have to bring those numbers down.
Wow, what a brave statement.
Right now, I just don't really care. I just don't care.
Okay, well, I don't care either. So we're on the same boat here.
I'm really tired of everything. Fed up.
This is really, really interesting. Jesus, actual Christ, holy fuck! Can we? I don't know, do anything here.
And,
that's a good story. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. This reminds me, there's a video Boogie did a while ago called Proof. And everyone dunked on it, everyone made fun of it, and he ended up deleting it because it didn't fit the brand he wanted to show anymore. But he ended up deleting it. It was called Proof, and it was him apparently showing the proof that he's a changed person because he had experienced ego death by taking like MDMA or something like that. This is like the 17th time he had made this claim. That it was like the 200th video where he said he had changed. It's basically this video that Foodie's doing right now. But it was this level of sitting there and staring off into the distance and doing deep sighs and all to try and make it seem like you've really accepted your faults and you're moving forwards with your life. He did that, and I remember going through, and his video was like 18 minutes long, and I went through, and I think I cut out everything that was like a pause or him just staring or sighing or something like that, and it was a total of 6 minutes of him talking in an 18-minute video. I think I could get this down to 2.
It's gonna be so much hard work.
I actually might do that. I'm kind of tempted just to fucking go through it, just delete this down to
I'm
just the
feeling,
sentences.
You know,
Bro, I literally couldn't give a fuck.
on here all the time and smile and
Do you ever?
just be fake about it because I'm not very happy right now.
You're always fake. We're used to
Getting
that.
mental health help is just overwhelming. Like, I don't even know
Jesus
where to
Christ.
even start. I don't know.
Go to therapy. She literally claimed a couple of weeks ago that she already had a therapist and she was getting ready to go to her first appointment, and now she doesn't know how to get mental health. So you're lying then about the therapist. Like, we knew that, but like, come the fuck on, bro. And in the last video, she said she wasn't going to do therapy because therapy doesn't work. Like, what?
I feel like I'm moving in the thickest quicksand.
Yeah, well, it's because you're
Ever.
400 pounds.
So
I love that even with, if you were to believe her 366 pound, like 366.7, so 367 will be, we'll not be generous here. I can still say 400 because I like to round it up. I like to round it up, so I can still say 400, so it doesn't make any difference to me.
I have a lot of thinking to do.
Yeah, imagine. This is the fucking most boring video I've ever seen. Holy actual shit. It's so fake.
I was watching
The timer, the clock, to see how many ads you can get in. And she's like, okay, that's 4 ads I've just hit now.
Life by Jen documentary. Like
Wow.
Mr. Snowflake. He did it.
Wow.
Videos on me too.
Yeah. Bastards. That is one thing I've really seen, I really noticed about, because you saw it during the Lol Cow podcast, is that all these Lol Cows, who, like, if you talk about them, you're scum, you're obsessed with them, you're a stalker, everything like that. But if you talk about other Lol Cows, they'll watch it. It was so weird, because they were sitting there talking about, like, the Lol Cow podcast, they were sitting talking about, like, Cyrax, and they'd watch, like, documentaries on Cyrax, and DSP, they'd watch documentaries on DSP, and everything like that. And now Foodie's, like, watching documentaries on Life by Jen. By someone who's like, I watched it by Mr. Snowflake. Ugh, he made videos of me too. And she's like annoyed. I was like, ugh. Even though she's watching his video to watch shit on someone else, she's still annoyed he made video on her. All of them do this because they're also narcissistic. It's fine to shit on anyone but them.
And I like bawled through the whole documentary.
Sure
on
you
her
did.
Because
You don't care about people.
think she wasn't a nice person, whatever.
Uh-huh.
We all have moments. We all are sometimes
Yeah, but-
not nice people.
Yeah, but a lot of people have more moments than others. That's the point. That's how you gauge a nice person. Well, a good person, not a nice person. A good person has less of those moments, and a bad person has more of those moments. You're a bad person because you're basically entirely those moments. Like, even this where you're pretending like you give a shit about Life by Jen dying. You're literally only talking about this to tie it back to you. This is only being discussed right now to tie it back to your issues.
But she went through a lot of suffering. Like, she went through a lot of abuse. She went through a lot of suffering. And unless you have the type of
Oh my god.
issues with food,
I can't believe that she is seriously just talking about this to compare herself to Life by Jen.
disorder, food addiction that we have, you can't know the type of hardships. It's like
Wow.
food is literally, it can be. It's so addictive.
Yeah.
Drugs, but unlike drugs,
She's about to say worse. She's about to say worse. Like food, but different. She's about to say. So she's going to do that argument again where you have to eat food every day. It's like, yeah, I like food. I enjoy food a lot. I can just choose to one day eat nothing, or the next day eat only bacon and eggs, you know, for keto or something like that. It's most normal people have that ability. You just aren't trying hard enough. If you try and make it compare it to getting over addictions, like, bro, people get over addictions to smoking, to drugs, to alcohol, to all that kind of shit. Food isn't special. It's not magic. Just because it's your issue and you're narcissistic doesn't mean that it's so much harder and better than everyone else's issue.
food to survive. And
So?
it's just so hard. And it's scary because I'm on that path.
Wow. Oh no. Oh my Christ, this is actually embarrassing that she's trying so hard. Anyway. I do that verbal tech always makes me laugh. Anyway. This is all it is. This is the proof video by Boogie. It is her acting and trying to act like she really cares.
In life in general, they're so disgusting towards people with issues like this.
Yeah, you are disgusting.
You don't get it.
You are disgusting. I'm sorry. I will never take her side and feel sorry for her when she comes out and acts the victim. When she is like just a terrible person. But she remember this is the woman who will go after people's children, try and get people's children taken off them, like go after them being a parent. She will talk about their weight, their size, them smoking. Like she how often does she mock effigy for smoking? Smoking's an addiction. But now she's crying. You guys aren't taking my addiction seriously enough. Well, you aren't taking hers addiction seriously enough. Oh no, boo-hoo. I will never feel bad for her because she's just a terrible person.
Just don't get it. We don't even get it.
Uh-huh. Well, most people do actually get it. You just don't go to therapy. That's why you don't understand anything.
This video took like a bit of a turn for the worse.
It didn't. It's just really poorly acted. Like, that's all I know. It's just
how I'm feeling today.
Yeah, I know. I feel so sorry for you, bro.
Just log off.
Please do.
For the day.
Forever. Just log off forever. Someone once asked me, like, what would I think if, like, someone like Boogie, like, ever fixed themselves? And I said, me and you would never know if Boogie fixed himself, because the one thing he would have to do to fix himself is to get off the internet. Because as, like, a narcissist who uses, like, the internet as their validation method, they will never be able to improve if they don't get off the internet. Foodie is exactly that as well. Foodie will never improve. The more she spends her time, like, even at the start of this video, she included a feeder segment. Even at the start of this video, she included a feeder fetish segment. She will never improve when her job is literally to be fat and eat on camera. I didn't even need to pause. I could have just kept talking because she talks so little. Mention the haters. Go on, mention the haters. You know you want to.
I'm not lying.
Ah! Yes!
I don't care.
Ah! But also, I don't care. I fucking knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it was coming. I knew she was going to fucking mention the haters and then say, but also, I don't care.
People think, but
Oh, she's so upset.
Okay.
Remember, guys, this is the woman who's like, I stares off into the distance for 15 seconds. I'm just stares off into the distance for another 15 seconds. Second she mentions the haters, her eyes have widened. She's angry. She's starting to move around in her chair. She's angry. Boom, instantly, broke character. She's out of the acting mode.
That was easy to
She's
show you.
so annoyed.
I'm just going to end the video here.
Look, and now she sinks back down again. Once she's done talking about the haters, she sinks back down again. And guys, I'm gonna end the video here. It's so embarrassing. You're terrible at it. Just stop talking about the haters. Every time you talk about the haters, you break character entirely. It's so bad. Oh, crap. Look at her. See, she's back in acting mode here.
And,
She's fully back in acting mode here. That's embarrassing. Look, even at the ending. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck, I was so bad. So much of that video was boring, but she's so bad at doing this that every time she broke character, it was really funny. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, obvious. I'm going to count it obvious fucking clickbait. Really embarrassing. Don't fall for it, guys. She just wants you to watch during the AdSense months. Don't fall for it. Don't watch it. That's the end. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.